Hey guys, Daminos here, or Jen for my mom. Pineapple Chronicles. Just wanted to show you, I finally cut the pineapple off of the spike or the stem. This is where I cut it from the stem. You can see the cut here. The pineapple has finished growing. You could actually let the pineapple get more golden, but the more gold that you make it, the more it's for like juicing. And I actually wanted to actually eat it, so we decided that we were going to go ahead and cut it now. It's a little bit, the top is a little bit kind of leaning to the side because the pineapple was so heavy that it actually started leaning. So we're going to go ahead and cut into this bad boy, and we will give you a first person taste test to see just how different one of these suckers is comparatively to the one that you would actually get from the grocery store. And for those who don't know, we actually got its mother plant from the grocery store. I think this was originally what, like a dole? I think. We're not sure if this thing came from Hawaii, from India, or from Thailand. A lot of the pineapples that you get come from India, because a lot of the native species pineapples are actually going extinct. So most of the pineapples that you get now are from India. So we'll go ahead and cut into this thing, and we will get this going. So let me go ahead and sharpen my knife really quick. This was my Christmas present from everybody. By the way, I love my knife set. I always give it a quick sharpen just to make sure that the bevel is nice and straight. So let me go ahead and twist off the top here. I'm going to go ahead and grow. Let's see if I can twist the top. So if you ever wanted to grow your own pineapple at home, you would just twist the top off this. You would clean all of this pulp off, and then you would pop this into some water and wait for the roots to grow. You would have to pick all of these little tiny leaves off here, and then you would just wait for the roots to grow. Put this into some soil, and then you could literally grow your own pineapple from the top. And that's how I have my own pineapple bushes. So just set this off to the side here. That's kind of what this center looks like. And let's cut into this sucker, and let's see how this tastes. It's a little bit smaller than your standard pineapple that you would get from the grocery store, but they always say on the Reddit forums that the first pineapple that the bush grows is always going to be a little bit smaller than your commercial ones. So, ooh, it's very juicy. It cut into this so smooth. Look at that, guys. Holy shit. Look at how that looks. It's so nice and yellow. Oh, just smell that. It's very, very aromatic. So let me cut the core out, because the core isn't good for eating. And we'll go ahead and give this a taste test. It's kind of warm because I had it outside. I was just letting it kind of soak up some more water. They say that when you cut it off the stem, you can stick it in some water just to let it kind of get a little bit. Geez, this is really juicy. As you can see from the napkin that I have under there. Holy crap.
And you can't eat the core?
You could eat like around it, kind of like a chicken bone, like all of this.
Oh.
You see how like juicy and wet that is? So I'll just kind of cut some of that stuff off. That's why I put the paper towel down, just because I didn't want to get my cutting board too terribly.
You're seasoning it.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
All right, you ready? Wow.
Wow, that exploded in my mouth.
It's very pineapple-y.
The juice, like, exploded.
Holy shit.
When I bit into it, it exploded.
This is probably the most pineapple-y pineapple I've ever had.
It has a little bit more of a sour than sweet, but I don't know, maybe we let it sit too long. They say, Because you sent me a chart and it shows like the more yellow it gets, the more
The more
sweet
sour.
and sour it
Yeah.
gets.
It's good.
It's really good. It's very, very good.
I love it. And it's free.
Yeah. Well, it's not free. I mean, it took a lot of backbreaking labor for years for you to grow this.
How long have we had that pineapple?
2 years?
Really?
Maybe
It's been that
3?
long?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Well, in any
For
case,
the longest time, it didn't really do anything. And then all of a sudden, when it started growing, it really started growing.
yeah, it took about, 4 months or so for it to go from that little pink
Yeah.
alien spiky ball to bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm actually surprised in the weird ass cold weather that we've had that it's decided that it even wanted to do anything. But it's actually just been rewarding and interesting that it did anything at all. So
Well, we keep the living room at the same temperature pretty much all year round.
yeah,
That
we
probably
keep it under
helps.
grow lights.
Yeah, and it's under a grow light that's under a very strict regimen of, time. So that probably helps.
That was juicy as fuck.
Now you wouldn't be able to grow this outside. It would die in the winter.
Yeah, because it's a tropical plant, it can't go underneath 50 degrees or it gets upset. And anything anything under 35 would kill the plant instantly. The roots would die. But yeah, basically Pineapple Chronicles is at a completion.
Actually, you should show them how to plant it by planting this one
Yeah.
in a planter.
I will go ahead and make another video then of me cleaning this thing up and sticking it in some water. And, I will get this thing going. Sometimes these things don't take. The tops will die. So make sure if you're going to decide you want to do your own little Pineapple Chronicles of your own, pick a very healthy top. You don't want any bugs in here. You don't want any spider webs. You want to make sure that the leaves are really green and healthy if you're going to do one of your own. But essentially, growing pineapples is really easy. Just want to make sure that you stick it in a real sunny window.
And have a grow light yeah.
That's pretty much it, guys. These are definitely tastier than the ones that you get in the grocery store because they always pick these things like a month earlier and then they spray them with shitloads of gross ass chemicals. So if you are a hobbyist like me and you have lots of patience, growing your own is very rewarding. So thank you for watching my video. Peace.